Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Warped, a completely unnecessary Star Trek podcast, where we do unasked-for audio commentary of Star Trek episodes. Here are your hosts, Sean.
Get me to my regular doctor. They're familiar with my weird, things.
Matt.
It's completely bonkers, and I didn't understand what was happening like 80% of the time, but I loved it.
Jake.
His abs unfurled.
Philippe.
I don't have honor! What's the point? I want to live and sing and dance.
Erin.
This show is so good, we're just like watching it.
Min Win.
Would you fuck, marry, or kill me?
All of that.
I would do all three. All three in that order.
And May.
Dear Diary, I kissed an android today, and he told me he felt nothing.
Make it so.
And you know what? It's a special day, everybody.
It is?
It is. You know why?
Nope.
Why?
Starting a new season.
What?
That's right.
They're still making this
They're
shit?
still making this shit. Season 6, guys.
It's incredible.
Woohoo!
As long as there's
Today
no more
we'll
Mark
get
Twain.
to watch the thrilling conclusion of where we left off. Our fellow, Data was in the Old West, hanging out with Mark Twain.
Right.
Has this been a major cliffhanger for our listener?
Probably was a good 4 or 5 months ago, the last time we watched the show.
You know, I'm excited, guys, because this is a Whoopi episode, but I went back in time and unpromised that I would do the intro
I
for a
forgot.
Whoopi episode.
That's right, you're supposed to do
and
it.
it all worked out, because
There you go.
did you notice I didn't do the intro?
Yep,
That worked really
she
well.
figured it out.
I
She
love it.
gamed the system, damn it. So I got 45:37 on the clock, and I'm punching the triangle in 3, 2, 1, punch.
Boom. I hope the first
Data
episode-
head.
Oh no, it's Spock's brain all over again.
Oh my gosh. If Data's head
He
was
found
on
Data's
Whoopi's
head.
hat, would right now.
She's got like a lazy Susan on her.
Yeah.
head. You can spin around.
I
on it.
know.
I've heard that prop data head is in the Smithsonian now.
The Space Smithsonian.
They have so much crap there.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Good old Mark Twain.
I like that back in time they used a lot of like Diane Sawyer lighting.
Yeah. Soft lights.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Everybody's a little bit. And that's a fancy handbag.
They sucking the juice out of that guy.
Yeah.
These are the guys that eat through their forehead, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Aaron, they have
Sure.
holes in their forehead. There it is.
That's right.
Gross.
Yeah. I feel like they might have regretted some of those choices after the season. They were like, oh, I guess we got to finish this one out. The head suckers.
Yeah.
Are we watching it at 2-speed? It kind of feels like we are.
That's coming up. Don't hints.
This is one of those last time on Dawson's Creek
Yeah.
Okay.
things.
That's why.
It's just like a quick cut.
Oh, my God.
Sock
that
puppet. That sock puppet. You could.
The lizard.
Mm-hmm.
They're
He's in
all
charge.
stepping through the time warp,
Mhm.
going back to the old West.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving the
And there goes-
forehead eaters in
Nom, nom,
there.
nom, nom,
And there goes Aaron sneaking in there. Like,
Yeah,
back and
I
told-
did. I just jumped in at the end.
Oh, you're not even waving that thing right. That's just some.
Does
Yeah.
she surrender?
Yeah.
I think she does.
Mm-hmm.
So this must be the lovely Paramount backlot,
Oh.
dressed up like old San Francisco. Not sure why Mark Twain's in San Francisco, but we can move on.
Mhm. He used to visit there from Missouri.
Is that where he was from, Missouri?
I'm just gonna.
Somewhere on the Mississippi.
Yeah, I thought he was from Missouri, but
No way to find out. No
Nope.
way to correct that
Of
corner.
course
No.
not.
I've heard there is a thriving homosexual community in these environs. And I had to peruse the various West Coast delicacies for myself.
Are you implying something there, Jake?
The cigar is... Freud has some things to say about the cigar.
Who doesn't?
Mm-hmm.
He heard about the data head.
Yeah.
Well, there's the
that?
man. That's a nice suit he's got on there.
Yeah.
Nice red tie. Data likes color in his outfit. Uh-oh. Those guys are bad news.
Yeah.
You can look at... Yeah.
The way they be strolling.
Yeah, she's really nailing it.
He's got a snake thing on his cane.
Yeah. Like, I'm not going to try to pretend I'm not evil.
Right. They're doing a piss poor job.
It's like there are people walking through like a buffet, but why would you be so angry about it?
I know.
All right, we're watching season 6, episode 1, Time's Arrow, part 2. Original air date September 19th, 1992. Philippe and I were just starting our senior year of high school.
Oh.
When
Wow.
this episode came out.
That's right.
Captain Picard and crew follow Data back to the late 1800s to get him back, only to find the suspected alien visitors killing people of that time. Aaron, what do you think the IMDb rating of this episode is?
Mm-hmm. What would Mark Twain give it?
I'll say a 7.9.
Ooh.
May?
7.7.
Oh, you like this one.
I think I
It's got a lot of
remember
stuff.
Maybe yes.
Anybody else?
6.8.
Oh, not a fan.
I'm going to go 8-1.
8-2.
Damn.
Philippe takes it within at the last second there.
That was awesome.
Well, let's see.
I feel like the ingredients are good.
Right?
It's got Data's
It's
head.
memorable.
It is 0.1 less than part 1. Part 1's rating was 8.3.
I'm sure that a lot of us rated that one very lowly too. But.
I feel like at the time we would have, like, talking about that ourselves at the time, probably would have given it a much higher
Yeah,
rating.
it's got gimmicks, man.
Yeah, I was a sucker for a good gimmick.
I always liked the Robs. You know, this one's it's
Yeah.
goofy.
I like
They-
Whoopi Goldberg in a puffy sleeve.
Who doesn't?
Yeah. They got off the ship for a bit, which was nice, and
I mean, look at they dress up Riker like an old police officer for
Nice.
some reason.
it's like all the different costumes they had.
Gates is acting like a doctor, but she's still using her
Yeah. She doesn't want to
future technology.
Yeah.
She's got an entire bird on her head.
I did like that Connecticut Yankee story.
Yeah.
Back in the day,
Sure.
I like that idea of like going back. It was a fun fantasy to think about, just dropping in on a whole like castle-y situation.
I like the great version Black Knight.
And the
with
idea
Martin
of like
Lawrence.
technology mixing in and blowing people's minds. I like that idea.
Truly the greatest version, Army of Darkness.
Yeah. Great. Yeah. Something we want to show to the kids.
Yeah, I went to Universal Halloween Haunt last weekend, and they have an Evil Dead Rising maze.
Oh, cool.
Which was fucking awesome.
Was it?
It had cool vibes. Like there was one room where there weren't even any scare actors in. It was you're just kind of walking through a living room, dining room area, but it was so fucking creepy. It really disturbed you.
Oh, wow.
There wasn't anything really going on. It wasn't. There wasn't like
You're
it was
just
just
like,
so.
you're
the
in
whole
it.
vibe was so creepy.
Huh.
And then they had this one room, which even I don't generally, but I was freaking out because it had like 5 doors. And usually I know where the
That's
monsters
too many
are coming
doors.
from, and there's too many fucking doors in this room. I don't know where they're coming from.
I don't like that. That's
Usually I can tell. Like I'm usually pretty aware where they're coming from. Not that time. It was cool. That one was the closest I ever get to getting scared. Was in that one. So that was fun.
I like Riker with his hair that way, and
Yeah, have you ever
I love
had
it.
that kind of Brill cream in your hair before?
Oh, don't
Oh
do that.
no, don't take that. Don't take the
don't
banana
like
clip
that.
off.
yeah. Oh, well, he's putting on some cool
good,
glasses,
good.
which don't do anything for his.
Oh, that's right. They're pretending to be a theater troupe, right? Isn't that what he tells them they
Yeah.
are?
That's right.
That makes
They're
sense.
doing Shakespeare
Yeah.
because there hasn't been any other theater.
Yeah.
Oh, well, rent is due.
We're doing Goron 7.
She's got an amazing Irish accent, this lady. I don't think the actress was Irish. But
She laid it on thick.
Sure, and Begora. You're a bunch of theater folks. I don't.
there you go. The troupe.
Yeah. You can be a part of it.
Yeah, that's his plan.
Yeah.
He's like, well, let us be here.
Everybody wants their
Yes.
minute in the limelight.
Of course, the only thing that Picard could think of is a Shakespeare play. Like there hasn't been any other theater in the last 200 years. Even for his the future that the place they're in, it's still 200 years.
Yeah.
She's like, Picard, there's been a lot of new theater in the years.
Yeah. Have you tried hair?
Nice.
He's looking up at his
He's
own
gonna
hair. He's like,
introduce
"Oh, I don't
them
have
to
hair."
hair. It's gonna bring hair to the past.
Yeah. I know.
That would be great.
Yeah, if the
The
whole
way they
thing.
change the past is by doing a production of Hair
Yes.
in San Francisco.
And they sprinkle some Rogaine 7 from the future on everybody, and everybody gets hair. Wonderful hair.
Raise your hand if you've seen hair on stage.
I have not.
Nobody
yep.
here.
Who's raving?
Yeah,
have. I
those
have.
two over there.
We've
Yeah.
seen it.
Tell me all about it.
Is it like
I saw
UCL,
they did the
UCLA
UCLA version.
production.
they had the nudity.
Well, you gotta do the nudity.
Yep,
It's just not hair.
Yeah, it was excellent.
it was really good. And then we saw the public theater version that went on tour. I saw it at the Pantages, and then they also did a version of it at the Hollywood Bowl with Kristen
wow.
Bell and Amber Riley and Jenna Ushkowitz.
Yeah. And what's her face from Modern Family?
My follow up is: did they all
Oh,
get
yes.
naked?
Did they get naked? I can't remember.
There was something.
None of the stars got naked.
No, I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah.
so.
I always
yeah.
remember you telling me about that, and you were like, just wasn't right.
Yeah.
None of the pubic hair was time appropriate.
Yeah.
Like, they
It
were
was
all
too-
Everyone
well
was clipped too tight.
groomed.
Yeah, that's
It's like,
boring.
this is the 60s.
I don't-
They
yeah.
didn't have
But
that. There's no shaving the pubic hair.
The landing strip hadn't been invented yet.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
That's frustrating.
I don't buy this.
It was invented in World War II. That's what few people know.
I remember it had started raining at the Hollywood Bowl one, and like all the rich people who get those seats that are really, really close.
Oh, sure.
They all left. And so
Oh,
like
you just
the cast
moved.
was having to like really project because everyone who was like in the farther seats were the only ones who like were staying. And they're like, okay.
They didn't want to
so-
be up close with the nudity.
And well, they just didn't want to stay in the rain.
They
I don't
want to
think.
smell a
You
wet.
guys
Oh, it
could move
rained.
down.
Yeah. it was
They want
really-
to smell a wet actor.
Yeah, right. Nothing worse than wet actors.
Yeah.
But the public theater one that was at the Pantages, that's the one where like the hippies would constantly go out into the crowd and mess with the audience.
Yeah.
Which you didn't go to.
I don't think
yeah.
I was at that
No,
one.
you because you would have hated that.
I do hate that. I
Yeah,
hate
sure.
interaction.
Yep.
Yeah, I totally with you, man.
I
The
agree.
worst thing in the world.
I agree with you. That's why I am always like slightly tense at live theater. If there's somebody out in the stage,
Like,
I'm
don't
like,
look at me.
no,
Don't look at me.
don't
Don't
involve.
look at me. I'm not looking at you.
If they like,
call on
oh,
me.
I'd like a volunteer from the audience. I'm like, dude, I want my money back.
I am surrounded by fourth walls.
Yeah.
See my fourth walls.
I would prefer to observe the unwritten social contract that we've both agreed to.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
You go there and dance for me, monkey.
Yeah.
You have your side of the
don't
stage.
wanna
yeah.
be-
I didn't pay to see.
I didn't pay to be in the show.
Yeah.
That's why there's a curtain. It separates worlds.
That was a good hair update. That was a lot of stuff. I like that.
I've only seen the movie.
Which is there only one movie?
I think so.
Treat Williams.
I don't think
And
I don't think I ever
Carolyn Ray.
I don't think I ever made it through it.
Nell Carter sings White Boys.
Nell Carter, yeah.
Oh, he has Mark Twain in his closet too. I don't feel so weird anymore.
This may surprise you, but it's not the first time I've hidden in a closet before.
I came here to get out of the closet because I heard that's what you do in San Francisco.
Yeah.
I'm not suggesting that Clemens was any particular sexuality. I think he was just a
interesting
get whatever he could get his hands on.
You
kind
think
of
so?
Yeah.
Sort of a
he's a comic writer, you know.
Try anything kind of guy.
Catch as catch can.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, more power to you, buddy. I hope you were happy, Samuel Clemens. So I realized something the other day. The last time we recorded, we watched a movie, as we usually do.
Oh, yeah.
But what we failed to do was play the box office game.
Oh, no.
Wow.
What movie did we watch?
Yeah, I remember
we
what
watched
movie
Galaxy
we watched.
Quest.
Ah.
So,
that's a good movie.
let's
What
play.
year is that again?
So it was December 25th, 1999.
Oh, shit. 1999, the year of the movies.
Yeah.
yeah.
And this is it's the box office is quite entertaining.
Number 1, Blade 2.
Well, so Galaxy Quest was number 7, opened at number 7.
Yeah.
Made a little over $7 million. Number 1 is new. It made $13 million.
So 99.
Like Christmas.
It is a sports movie.
Rudy.
It's not Rudy.
That was earlier. Any given Sunday.
Any
Given
Given
Sunday. That's what I was
Very
I was thinking of that. What was that
good.
movie? I couldn't remember the
I don't think
name.
I ever saw
Oliver
that.
Stone's
Yeah.
football. It's a great movie, actually.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Is that
Isn't Pacino in that?
Pacino, Jamie Foxx.
I was going to say Jamie
fucking
Foxx is in it.
Dennis
Is,
Quaid is. It's one of those.
Is
90s
Cameron Diaz in
Cameron Diaz
it?
is in it.
I
That's a
know.
good
I
movie.
remember when it. Yeah, it was a big deal when it came out.
It's really good. It's really good. It's
Okay.
long.
I
but
just
it's
don't
good.
think I ever saw it.
Number 2, also new this week, made almost $13 million, 12.7. It's sort of a thriller drama, starring some of the most beautiful people in the world.
Thriller drama.
Is it Penelope Cruz and Tom Cruise?
It is not.
Ripley, Town the
Down and Mr. Ripley.
Oh yeah, Jude Law.
Jude Law is the most beautiful I think a man has ever been.
Well, especially for Britain.
The history of. I'm not talking about just like he's an attractive man in general. I'm saying in that movie. I don't think a man has ever been more beautiful than Jude Law is in that movie.
Wow, dude.
In particular, he is so hot in that movie.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Hey, Jude.
Props to you.
Number 3
Yeah, he
was
was in a lot
number
of-
1 the week before. It made $11 million this week. It's up to $39 million in 2 weeks. It's a family film. It's what I think
Mrs.
Jingle All the
Doubtfire.
Way.
it's not
too.
Jingle All the Way. If I give you too easy of a clue, you'll get it really easily. So I'm trying to think of a good clue.
All right.
It's got Jonathan Lipnicki in it. I think he's-
Oh,
So,
but it's not Jerry Maguire. That
it's
came
not
out
Jerry
sooner.
Maguire.
but it is a
later.
Christmas-y kind of movie.
Oh.
Right?
It's a family, yeah.
Yeah.
Jerry Maguire too.
Yeah.
It's Jerry Maguire too.
Wow.
Jonathan Lipnicki's revenge.
Christmas Story uncut.
The Santa Claus.
Michael J. Fox has a part in it.
Huh. Scrooged.
No.
I don't remember. I didn't see it.
Give us the easy clue.
It's about a small mouse.
Oh,
Stuart Little.
Stuart Little.
Oh, okay.
Forgot about
Is
that
he
shit.
a voice? The voice?
Written by.
No, he's the kid. He's the
You know
brother.
who the script is by? This will blow your mind. M. Night Shyamalan.
Shut the hell
wrote the
up.
script.
His
Stuart
finest
Little.
work.
Yeah.
Probably.
Stop it.
Not 100%. Number 4.
That was the M. Night Shyamalan twist, was that
Yeah,
he wrote
exactly.
it.
It
This
was
is
number
best
3
twist.
the week before. It's been out for 6 weeks. It's made over $177 million at
Whoa.
this point in time. It is a Walt Disney production.
It's one of their
99.
99.
Titanic 2.
Yes. The Iceberg's Revenge. Iceberg Boogaloo.
Yeah.
It's a franchise that they're still making movies for.
For Pete's sake.
Mighty Ducks.
No, it's a cartoon.
Lilo and Stitch.
Oh,
99.
cartoon.
I'm trying to think of 99.
Some people think it might be one of the best cartoons ever made. Some people would argue
Well, it's not Lion King.
It's also a Pixar film.
Is
It's
it
not
Toy
just-
Story
Story.
something?
It is Toy Story
2.
2.
I knew it was 2. I actually saw that in Korea
Nice.
because it was like the only movie. I was there. It was when yeah. Wait, it was 1999?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I saw it like right around 99, 2000.
Number 5 was number 2 the week before. It grossed $9 million. It's grossed $53 million in 3 weeks. It is a super drama by the guy who made The Shawshank Redemption.
The
Green Mile.
Green Mile.
Yay.
What makes it a super drama?
Mr. What's the stupid mouse called?
Huh?
Mr. Bojangle.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Something like that.
That can't be good.
Yeah.
Number 6 is also new this week. It's made $12 million across the. It must have come out earlier than the weekend. It is a biopic.
Is it a sports biopic?
It is not. It's about a performer.
Ray?
Nope.
No.
Selena?
Nope. It's a male performer. Performer's an interesting way to describe the guy, but
Oh, is it the one about Andy?
Kaufman?
it
Andy
is the one
Kaufman?
about Andy Kaufman.
Man on
the Moon?
It's called Man on the Moon.
Nice.
Jim Carrey and Man on the Moon. Great movie.
I saw that one.
Number 7, Galaxy Quest. Number 8 has been around for 2 weeks. It's made $21 million in its 2 weeks. It is a terrible film starring a beloved comedic actor.
Ooh.
Love it.
Something with
Yeah, it's John Lovitz.
something with Eddie Murphy.
No, not
That's
Eddie
a really
Murphy.
good guess. Who is
Steve Martin?
No, but you're in that area.
Father of the Bride 3?
Think in that area.
Martin Short?
Comedians from that time.
Yeah.
Chevy
Chevy
Chase.
Chase.
Chevy Chase.
No. He's not an SNL guy.
John Candy. Is he still alive at that point? Yes.
It's not John Candy. I think he was dead by then.
Yeah,
Was
he
dead by
died
99?
young.
I think so.
He
I
died
think
in the
like
90s.
95 or something like
Yeah,
that.
didn't he have a heart attack?
Is it a Dan Aykroyd movie? Oh, no, he's not SNL.
Yes.
Sorry.
Come on, guys. Who's the biggest comedic actor of the 80s and 90s that you haven't already mentioned?
Jesus.
I mean, Jim
You're-
Carrey.
You're missing a really big one. I said 80s and 90s.
Oh. Shandling.
Oh,
Yeah, Gary Shandling. That is famous
that just made me so happy.
film actor Gary Shandling.
Let's just keep naming names all night long.
Yeah, let's do it.
We said it
Let's
in-
just keep working through the list. Not SNL.
Wait. I got it. Billy
Bill-
Crystal.
No, but they did work together.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Who's the third one?
Robin Williams.
There you
Robin
go,
Williams.
Robin
Like-
Williams.
Oh,
Shit.
shit. Patch
Robin
Adams.
Williams movie. A terrible Robin Williams.
Patch
Patch
Adams.
Oh, Millennium
No.
Man. Millennium Man.
Yeah, it's that movie. That's not what it's called.
Oh, what is it called?
Bicentennial.
Bicentennial
Man.
Man. Sorry.
What's it about?
Robin Williams plays a robot.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So-
We
He
should
wants
watch
to be a
that for our
human.
next movie.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Number 9 is another comedy, studio comedy,
So many movies.
made by Walt Disney Pictures. Bicentennial Man
It's
was
new?
also a Walt Disney picture. It's made $34 million in 3 weeks. And this guy, the guy who's the star of this film, was big in the 90s and is kind of a piece of shit now.
That's a good hint.
Sorbo.
in that vein, but it's a comedy. But that kind of person,
it's a Walt Disney production.
yes, but it's not. It's a R-rated film. I think it's R-rated. It's an adult film. It's not a kids movie.
Sylvester Stallone?
No, is he a piece of shit?
I don't know. Some people think so.
Bill Murray?
No.
I mean, people are turned on him
Really?
recently.
This guy he went so super anti-vaxxer during the pandemic.
John Lovitz?
Was
No.
Lovitz an anti-vaxxer?
No, there's some other guy that's like from that.
Schneider.
Rob Schneider.
Sure.
It's a Rob Schneider pick.
Oh,
The
no.
Probably his most famous one.
Deuce
Bigelow, male
Gigolo.
gigolo. And the last number 10 is a
Fun.
drama. It's a period piece. It was a big-time Oscar play that didn't go anywhere.
Oh.
It's a famous musical that was not a musical.
Huh.
Australia?
No.
that was later.
Far and away?
No. There's a very famous musical based on this story, but this movie was not a musical version of the story.
Oh my god, that's a lot of clues.
Let's see.
It starred Chow Yun-fat and Jodie Foster.
What?
Whoa.
Oh, Anna and the King.
Anna and the King.
Jeez. I never would have guessed
See, we
that
also
one.
got The World Is Not Enough, Sleepy Hollow,
There's a lot of
End
movies.
of Days,
They all made money too.
The
Did you
Cider
hear some
House
of the figures
Rules.
on those?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Cider House Rules. Toby Maguire.
American Beauty's in there, Being John
Yeah.
Malkovich.
Yeah,
Three
99,
Kings,
man.
Sixth Sense is still hanging around.
Yeah.
Sixth Sense has made $275 million in 21 weeks in the theater at this point in time.
That's cool.
Dogma.
Time to move on to Stuart Little.
Yeah, he's already double dipping.
Yeah. Shyamalan.
99. Crazy fucking year.
You were killing it. You wrote Stuart Little, and then you directed Sixth Sense, and
They brought Star Wars Phantom Menace back.
did they?
Yeah,
The
they
re-release.
must have got re-released.
Yep.
Oh, because Christmas. Do
It's-
movies come out on Christmas anymore?
Sometimes.
Yeah. They still have they still have Oscar stuff that comes out at that time. And they'll do the ones that are like, oh, there's head.
There it
There's
is.
the head got blown off.
Yeah, May Data's had.
I like the texture on that vest. The
That
card's
was
popping.
the box office game.
That was good.
That was
great.
Thank you
That
for
was
bringing
it was a
that.
fun one.
99's a fun year because there's so many good movies that year.
And then there's Deuce Bigelow, man.
And then there's
Bicentennial Man. Yeah. Honestly, I'd rather watch Deuce Bigelow.
Millennium Man.
Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo, I think has actually got some funny parts.
Yeah,
to
I
it.
know it does. I'm gonna.
You know, I'm got a soft spot for the SNL movies.
Yeah. I thought at first I was going to say he wrote a book that Aaron's very fond of, but I was like, oh no, not Chris Kattan. Same
Get it
time
straight.
period, different guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was like Aaron jumping through that portal
Yeah.
there
See,
to
what-
get out of
Like,
some
gotta
work.
go.
So now we get some fun Mark Twain on the Enterprise time.
Wow. I mean, that's what everybody wanted. I read.
And he does a great thing about talking about colonization and how the Federation is just another colonizing force in the galaxy, even though they're no difference than the white people that took over America. It's a pretty progressive statement he makes. It's actually pretty crazy. It's like, I doubt the actual Mark Twain felt like this. Maybe, I don't know.
He was progressive. He
Was he? I don't actually
For
know.
his time, he was.
Yeah.
Sometimes his work gets
I mean, he
looked
does-
at because, I mean, he uses the vocabulary of
Sure.
the time. But I don't know.
Oh.
Data body.
He portrays friendships across racial lines. I mean, I think that's progressive for the time. It's a long time ago.
I love how they get Data back up. They take the blown up head from the one they found in the future and they put it on the body.
It's great.
Good enough.
That's what I would do.
Space duct tape.
Right.
It's like when you change the heads on your dolls or something. You're like, time for my
werewolf. He calls him a werewolf.
He's like, I've heard.
I don't
worse.
think that'd be kind of racist, don't you think? Like,
Real werewolves look nothing like him.
I like that he's maintain the garb.
oh, look at now Troy goes into full counselor mode.
Oh, I didn't even recognize her with those ringlets.
Yeah.
She got her full do.
I think she works well in that kind of costume and like that era of costuming. She looks good in it.
Yeah. I wonder what it would be like to wear that all the
She's
time.
wearing a bath scrunchie on her head.
Yeah.
That's what they did, though.
The 80s, early 90s got into all the accessories of this time a little bit in their own way.
Yeah, there was a lot more accessories going on.
There were hats with veils and things that sort of referred back.
Look at Sir Patrick copping a field.
So some hand placement.
Man, come on, dude.
Hey, mama.
Side boob.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if she's period accurate with that wardrobe, there's got to be at least 4 layers.
There's like 10 pounds of clothes between his hand and her boob.
Like a whale bone.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's like whalebone spanks.
Yeah.
We should bring back the whale boning.
Right?
Scrimshaw?
What's wrong with it?
Yeah, why do the whales
just because you have to kill a whale to get it, and all of a sudden that's
just
a problem.
use the whales that have like gone
Already
naturally.
died? Yeah, sure.
Then
You
that-
guys,
what else are you going to do with the
we
bones?
watched Star Trek 4 together. We know that's why that's not a good idea.
Oh no, you're right.
That's true.
The inanimate carbon rod in space will come for us.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
Where are my whales, guys?
Yeah.
We needed all this boning. We brought back whale boning.
But look at the girdle we made from it.
It's worth it, right? These spanks are amazing.
These spanks are amazing. You are forgiven. When he returns to my home world, they say I look slimmer. It's great. But I've lost nothing. Ha 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 ha.
She's like, I can't tell you what happened because then it will fuck up the future.
Yeah. I want to be able to say that to people.
I don't understand why that's the case.
Let's try
seems
it.
like if you knew exactly what was going to happen and you could tell people what to do, then they would be easier for them to do what they were supposed to
I don't know.
Yeah.
do. Right?
I agree. I mean, I feel like people are just assuming the rules without.
Yeah, they make a lot of they make a lot of choices about time travel when they really don't do it that often.
Yeah.
You know, there's very little time travel in the Star Trek universe.
I feel like the universe can't be undone that easily. Like, you know, if it lets time travel, then it's gonna let you like mess around a little bit.
Replicate a cigar hand wrapped in Havana.
Yeah. The beak on this man, is that for real?
I think that is prosthetic.
Okay.
I don't think the actual actor has a hawk's nose like that.
Yeah. Such a.
Did Mark Twain have a nose like that? A little bit.
Maybe.
What about Colonel Sanders? Because I feel like
That's what it more
he
looks
oscillates.
Yeah.
I was at the I got to go to the members only bar trivia at the Magic Castle
Wow.
a couple months ago.
Nice.
And one of the questions
God.
was about somebody, like a person going to a restaurant in like Ohio or Kentucky or something like that, and saying that the gravy tasted like water or something like that, and the guy was sued. The company sued him, and it was Colonel Sanders talking about it was KFC had started franchising,
Right.
and it was one of the KFC franchises
That sued him?
Yeah, because he said the food there was terrible.
Yeah. I heard he was like
Upset
passionate
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He should be.
Yeah. If he was alive today, he would be suing them like crazy because they suck.
This is where he's challenging her about this just being another warship. And he look.
But why is he drawing that conclusion when there's been nothing like that occurring?
Well, but he's just saying that in his time, the rich got richer, and they only got rich on the back of the poor. There's no way that that's still not the way mankind is. Is his theory.
Okay.
And he's like, you guys, you say you're going out to meet other planets, but all you're really doing is just going out and colonizing the galaxy, just like they colonized the world in my time.
But are they? They don't stick around
No,
anywhere.
I mean, that is not. They are not colonizers in the same way. They don't go to planets to take them over. They go to make, introductions and...
They have to follow specific rules.
Yeah.
Which they frequently don't.
They break all the time.
But usually just to get out of a bad situation.
Yeah. Or to help them, even though they're technically not supposed to help them. Is usually what they... we're not supposed to do this, but we guess we won't let you all die to this,
right,
natural disaster.
What kind of absolute crank do you have to be to, get time traveled, 4 centuries or whatever into the future and be like, I'm going to criticize your society right away?
Yeah.
Right.
You must feel really comfortable, though. You just feel like, okay, yeah.
There's got to be at least a week of you just, looking around at stuff.
You would think you would be more just...
listening
glorified,
and looking,
just amazed at what has become. It's like at his time they still do it in horse carriage, and now they have starships.
I'll bet this food replicator was made by slaves. Prove me wrong.
Right, exactly.
It's like, the fuck, man,
dude.
I just handed you a bath towel.
I know.
Relax.
And you might be right, but that was just a coincidence. This was the last one that was ever made by slaves.
Yeah, that's why the colors are different halfway up.
What is even going on right now?
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's the alien lady.
Yes.
Well, lady may be too strong a word. I'm not sure how they all sort themselves
They're like
out.
lizard people. Well, they're the forehead eaters.
He's going back. He wants to get in that costume again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're all back on the ship now.
Yeah.
But they did get right back into their outfits.
Yeah.
They did not waste any time in their nice 1800s outfits.
But I feel like they're missing it. They're jonesing for the,
Their next costume party.
Did they have to go to the salon to get the hair changed back, or did they just put it under a machine and went?
Right. No. They all had to go see that Bolian.
Because they have a barber, but
They had to de-ringlet hardcore.
right?
That takes a while.
How did they do it what I want to know is how did they get their hair for the old West style so quickly?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a full half day in the chair.
I can smell the perm sauce.
Mm-hmm. Data just switches heads. That's easy.
Yeah.
He just puts on the one with the rings. If he wanted to have rings.
What do we got here? We got a little...
We're trying to the 500-year-old Data head.
Mm-hmm.
We got a little baby Noonien Soong here trying to kickstart an android.
Mm-hmm. That's a Android rectal thermometer he's using, though. It doesn't really...
That'll wake you up.
Yep. Tachyons right up the keister.
What the hell is a tachyon?
Gross.
It's a faster than light particle. Duh.
Figure it out, Data.
I feel like this episode should be over by now.
Yeah, what's your favorite compartment on Data?
He's got so many.
Mm-hmm.
Because the back has one, and we got it on the side.
I know.
It's a little one.
You can take his eye out and plug in there.
Jesus.
All sorts of ways to plug into Data.
When he goes to Europe, he has to put in the USB-C, though, because they only...
Right.
They don't like the proprietary connections.
They're like, fuck these cords.
Mm-hmm.
There's a small tray with a rubber band, 2 paper clips, and some Tic Tacs.
Oh, this episode won 2 Emmys.
Yeah, it did.
In
Costume design and hairstyling.
There you go.
Yeah, those ringlets.
sure.
It was also nominated for sound editing.
Nice.
I'm okay with all that.
Yep.
That'll make sense. Wait, what's this?
Oh, he's planting something for the future.
Oh, he's like, oh yeah, dude, this will be hilarious. They'll be like, what is this?
Oh yeah, he's
Well, he was
basically
asking, well, why is this iron filing in here?
he's leaving a trail
Yeah.
for them to find. Which that's what I'm saying. Like,
This is those situations where it's like, all right, we're gonna cross the point of no return here. All right, fire the photon torpedoes. Okay, firing in 1 minute.
Yeah.
What will happen? Wait, really? Just give us a little
extra time. Yeah, it's the only time you ever fire and wait a minute.
Yeah.
oh, that's right. He left the message
By doing
to not fire the torpedoes.
Good thing Picard knows binary.
yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, he was able to spell out all this stuff in binary that quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. How? It's like
Picard really truly is a Renaissance man.
yeah.
He studies binary on the side.
Let's see. Torpedoes. Okay, T. 0000101. Okay.
Did he have to write it out?
Well, did he have to do it letter by letter?
Yeah.
You know, make sure that because he could. Yeah, that
Is there a
extra one,
binary?
and a T all of a sudden becomes a Q, and now he's getting all sorts.
Yeah.
A couple of hours.
Jesus.
Hurry up!
Just like this episode.
This episode's taking forever.
Yeah. Fine, we'll give you the Emmy. Just
Yeah.
end it.
We like your hair.
Yeah. Look at her hair. Look at how much hair she has.
Yeah, I think she's back to her own hair at this point in time.
I think it was all.
Oh
for
yeah,
his
does
hair.
anybody remember that Samuel Clemens is on the goddamn ship?
It's all his hair and mustache and eyebrows. That's what won the big awards.
And his
Right.
nose.
And his suit.
And at the end, they do a number from Hair, and
And they do
he
the nudity.
keeps it full
They do a
1960s
combination
style.
of Midsummer Night's Dream and hair.
Yeah.
And they are all pubic hair
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. It's full.
You know Riker doesn't shave his pubic hairs.
See,
He
everything.
just has one long pelt from his neck down to his groin.
But it goes down the back, which is the interesting thing.
It goes down the back and up through.
Yeah, it goes. Yeah.
past
Oh,
the taint,
yeah.
and then surrounds the balls. And what woman wouldn't be able to resist that? Who doesn't like a nice hair strip from the back?
I mean, who doesn't? It's called a skunk trail.
I'm losing patience with this episode.
But it's just about to kick off.
Yeah, there's only another 45 minutes or
Yeah.
so left.
Don't worry. A lot of it involves that hat.
Oh,
Oh, now
I'm
he's
back,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna send you home, and I'm gonna take care of the black lady.
I have some problems with this episode. No, I'm just kidding.
What are your problems with this episode?
I'm
Philly?
just joking. I don't have any problems with this. Just the length. It's 45 minutes.
We've lost our stamina for this shit, you guys.
Yeah, we gotta warm up. I don't think I was ready for season 6, episode 1.
Is it longer than normal?
No,
Yeah.
it's over. It's gonna be over.
They weren't allowed to do that kind of thing.
Yeah, no.
They couldn't afford
It
it.
just feels that way.
It's just like it feels like we're coming back to the same episode we watched last time.
I feel like I'm still like on the catch up of the previous episode.
Well, it also slowed down immensely, like because there wasn't as weren't in the West as long in this episode as there was in the first one.
We also put it on half speed.
Yeah, right. Right.
Yeah.
We meant to put it on 2 times.
Yeah.
We put it on 1.5.
0.5.
Yeah.
God damn it, Jake. You had one job.
Yeah.
It's like when we experimented with the subtitles.
Made them huge.
My favorite part of that was like, this won't actually have an effect on the subtitles. Nothing's gonna happen.
And then it was just wow.
It was chaos.
You got like 3 letters.
It was the best day of my
entire
life.
Screen was covered.
Like 128 point font, Comic Sans, and dark blue.
It was 25% opaque, so it was see through.
I'm just like, why does that option exist? Like, who's like,
Who's this for? Yeah.
yeah,
Look at those eyes. Oh, they're shooting.
those eyes, they're shining. These eyes have seen a lot of plasma blasts. Oh, he looks dapper. He's on It's Peaky Blinders.
Wrap it up, people.
Get him out of there.
O'Brien.
Yeah.
Does O'Brien get screen time in this episode?
No,
he
he's
does
not in the episode. They just yell out his name.
Oh man.
Doesn't get a voiceover.
And then he doesn't even. Yeah, Picard answers when he calls in there, so he doesn't even. They didn't even have.
They
him,
didn't want to cut him a check.
No, of course not. Why would you waste money on an actor you didn't need to? All right, we're all back at home. Everything is copacetic.
Yeah. Just can't Samuel Clemens
There they go,
hiding out
flying
at
off
Jeffrey
into
Tube
space.
somewhere? Or?
No, he went back.
Picard's like, thank God I've got my turtleneck back on.
Yeah.
He did look dapper in that vest.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're gonna do it.
Yeah, they would have some interesting babies.
You.
And what is? Oh,
I don't know.
Why is that ice cream man taking her away?
And he's gonna find his watch.
it was.
But he's gonna leave it there because that's what's supposed to happen. Because they found it, remember?
Yeah.
In the future, along with the data head.
Just leave it.
Oh my god.
And that's it.
And where's the data head?
Right there.
Don't touch anything. It's perfect.
I think they should have put the watch in the mouth.
Yeah.
Like a serial killer.
Oh man, story editor Brandon Bragg.
That was rough.
That was a tough one, Brandon.
This story was edited.
I know.
I know.
You don't know how much I cut. You don't know.
Or maybe
I
he was
I
saved
guess
you
we're all
all.
thinking that 8.2 was a bit high.
Yeah.
I mean, it was probably fun.
It was good at the time.
It was good at the
I'll
time.
get you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was that episode.
Yeah, it was that episode.
We're back. Hopefully these
We
will
lost
keep
our
going.
patience.
Yeah.
We'll get. It's been a while, guys, so we'll get back into it.
Yeah, that was a little bit.
I know that one was rough, but we'll get our rhythm back.
Yep.
Next week we're gonna have a Lieutenant Barkley episode,
Oh, shit.
Oh.
which is always
That's
fun.
great.
There's always some pervy stuff going down in the holodeck.
It's not this time, but it is one of those great. This is how most normal people would respond to the shit they have to do in space.
Yeah.
It's all about him being afraid of the transporters, which I believe is a reasonable thing to be afraid of.
I
I'm
agree.
distracted by this guy's mole.
That
on
guy's
his
mole
forehead.
was
He
distracting.
needs to get that checked.
Did he have a bug on his forehead?
Hopefully, I think it's a credit. It's on paycheck.
Yeah. It's his roommate.
He needs to see it.
Anyways,
dermatologist.
if you want to see us, you know where to find us.
Yeah.
On your podcasting.
We're worth seeing.
You're listening to us, so you know where to see us. But if you could rate, review, and subscribe,
We've got faces for podcasts.
that's right.
Yeah.
Tell them about our upcoming live dates.
Our live day.
No,
Someday.
no upcoming live dates. Okay.
Someday. We got Instagram, Warp the Podcast. We got Twitter, Warp Trek, and Facebook, something Warped, I'm sure.
Yep.
You can
All that.
Patreon us at patreon.com/warped if you want to give us money, get bonus content. Although I've been releasing all that bonus content into the main theme.
Oh, shit.
Because we had nothing else to post. You can email us at warpedpodcast@gmail.com if you want to talk to us for any reason. We'll respond. Otherwise, until next time, my name's Sean.
I'm Jake.
Leap.
Aaron. Mate. Woo!
Thank you and good night.
Hey.
Woo!